Good morning, colleagues. I hope your first week of classes went well. Our latest enrollment figures report some targeted areas of growth, which is great news. Distance learning is up 9% over last year, and dual enrollment is up 34% over last year. More embedded coaches are in place this year through our Achieving the Promise program, which should bode well for student success. And to make college more affordable, enrollment in courses that use only open educational resources is also up by a full 18%. Now, speaking of achievement, the college has 5 semifinalists in the Jack Kent Cooke Undergraduate Transfer Scholarship Competition. I am so proud of our students and their dedication and talent because that represents us as a college, both the students and the faculty who guide them. The college has had several winners in the last few years, so our fingers are crossed for this year. Last week's Board of Trustees meeting had a few significant developments. First, the board voted to adopt the FY21 budget, which now goes to the county executive and the county council for their consideration. The board also looked at some updates to the facilities master plan and a status report of the capital improvement projects, both of which were approved. The board also had a good conversation about artificial intelligence in the education sector, which may ultimately be a tool for diversity and inclusion. Well, the semester is already off to a busy one, but I want to remind you of 2 upcoming events. On February 11th, we will celebrate the 100th anniversary of the women's suffrage movement with 2 guests, the author of the Women's Hour, Elaine Weiss, and Professor Elsa Barkley Brown, an historian from the University of Maryland. The topic of voting rights and gender are both important and timely in an election year, so I hope that you will join us. And on February 13th is our first town hall of this semester, and the focus will be on public safety. There have been some changes and some improvements, and more are afoot. So bring your questions and your answers and all the types of things you may have to this meeting. Safety is everyone's responsibility, so let's pull together on this topic. And finally, we have all heard about the coronavirus, so let's practice a few things to keep our community healthy. Now, as I tell my son, wash your hands, everybody. But I also tell my colleagues, stay at home if you're sick for a full day after you get any symptoms. And for all of us, get treatment if needed. Prevention matters in close quarters like classrooms and offices, so look out for yourselves, your colleagues, and your students. There's more information in the Student Affairs memo from last week to help guide you. Now, I hope that you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Be well.